Welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. In our first story, a choosing beggar too good for ramen noodles. Let's jump right in. I'm an over-the-road truck driver in America. I have a family to support, so I don't have a discretionary income, and I'm as frugal as I can be. I was pumping fuel into my truck one night, and this woman drives up in the crappiest beat-up minivan I've ever seen. Her windows are down, and she's got 3 kids between 6 and maybe 10 years old in the van with her. She starts on this long-winded, "My kids are hungry and have nothing to eat and no money. We need gas to run from my abusive husband. We've been sleeping in this van for days," yada yada. You get the picture. Sob story. At the time, my twins were maybe 2 or 3 years old, and I couldn't imagine them going hungry. I told her I didn't have any cash. She pointed out that the truck stop has an ATM. I said, yes, it does, but without there being money to withdraw on the other end, the ability to withdraw money means nothing. I told her to wait a minute and I would see what I could do. I went into my food box for the week. I had some cans of beef stew, some ramen noodles, and some individual bags of chips. If you've ever been to jail in America, you know that's a hearty meal. Ain't great, but it'll create a turd. I was giving her more than half of my own allotted food for the week. I was rationing half my own weekly food allowance for this woman and her children. I thought I was doing the right thing. God, Allah, giant spaghetti monster in the sky would bless me for giving up half my weekly food for this hungry family. I get out of my truck with the bag full of noodles, canned beef, and beef stew, and like 8 bottles of water. She said, "Oh, God bless you," when she first sees me getting back out of my truck. Then she sees me reach back in to grab the shopping bag I just put together. I said, turning around to hand her this bag, "It ain't much, but it should help with the hunger pains till you get your situation figured out. There's some noodles and tuna and water and stuff for y'all." She dead-ass looks me right in my eyes and said, "We don't eat that crap, we ain't that poor," and drove off. Apparently, that area of Tampa is full of junkies, and junkies are under the misconception that truck drivers make lots of money. But I couldn't help but laugh at the irony of the fact that she was begging for money and told me that she wasn't poor enough to eat the food I live off every day. Am I poorer than I realize? Bless y'all, have a good night and a safe week. In story number 2, I've just been given a very British offer for my car. I've been trying to sell my car for a few weeks now, and I've had very little interest thanks mainly to the fact that it's a Cat C, been previously damaged and deemed uneconomical to repair, but was repaired anyway. A couple hours ago, I received a phone call from the delightful Choosing Beggar in which he offered me a whopping 70 quid for the car. It's advertised for 500 and explicitly says no offers, it is priced to sell. I told him that I can't go below 450 and that would be pushing it, and he replied by asking again for 75 under the pretenses that he collects it today. I again refuse and say if he can give me the 450, I'll let him have it, and he hung up. Oh well, that's that, I thought. I was wrong. Got another phone call an hour later. He's withholding his number so I can't see if it's him or somebody else, and I answer. It's Choosing Beggar again. This time, he offers 300 and says that he has to insure it and put petrol in it because he lives far away, 2 hours max. I said again that he can have it for 450, and he hung up again. Then the third phone call came in an hour later, him again. He said that he's getting really annoyed with me not accepting his offers, and then says he'll cave in and give me 500 if I can drive it up to him. I say, all right, but I'm busy today and tomorrow, so can I bring it up Thursday? To which he replies with, and I quote, "Yeah, but I'll only have 70 quid and you'll have a screwdriver in your chest." I just said, wow, and hung up the phone. I'm sorry you can't have my car, which recently had a lot of work done to it for a fraction of the price. If I wanted that much for it, I'd strip it down for parts and still make more. Here's an update. He just called me again, offering me an impressive 100 quid for the car. I told him I've sold it. Got someone looking at it in a bit, fingers crossed, and he then got rather angry with me for wasting his mobile minutes. The phone call lasted all of 57 seconds and then threatened me once more. If I get another phone call, then I will be reporting him to the police. This is getting ridiculous. I've stated repeatedly I won't take less than $4.50 at a push, and I like to think me laughing at his threats and offers has given him the hint that I don't want his business anyway. I'm actually speechless. I'm a cashier at a Canadian grocery chain, specifically the self-serve machine operator customer service desk. I've worked there for almost 2 years and have seen a lot of BS, but an experience this week really stood out to me as some peak choosing beggar behavior. So I'm at my desk late at night, about 8:30 to 9, when choosing beggar came up to me holding 8 pints, 8 of Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream. Hey, so these were on sale over a week ago, but you didn't have them, so can I get the sale price now? Hi, we don't do that, so sorry. We used to give out sale rain checks, but haven't since the pandemic got real bad last March. But this location does it. Well, I can't speak for them, but we usually don't. I personally have never seen my manager authorize it before. Aren't you the manager? I'm a 5'5" baby-faced 21-year-old. No, I'm not. Let me get the manager in charge. Yeah, do that. So I called the manager in charge and she came over. She tried to explain to him that it's against our company policy and she'd have to call our store manager to get approval. Choosing Beggar told her to call him immediately, at almost 9 at night. Manager in charge said she couldn't do that, but could hold the ice cream for him and get the store manager to call him tomorrow. But he started kicking up more of a fuss, so manager in charge relented and told him he could get the sale price right now as a courtesy, but this was a one-time thing. I opened a till, scanned one of the pints, and changed the price to $4.99. Wait, the sale was $3.50. No, sir, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No, it was $4.99. I remember because the Haagen-Dazs and Ben & Jerry's were on sale for the same price, and I bought the Ben & Jerry's. Choosing Beggar turns to the manager in charge. It's $3.50. I can go home and get my old receipt to show you. No, they're right. It was $4.99. I can go get the receipt. Sir, I put up those sales tags myself. It was $4.99. I don't know why your receipt said that, but I can't change it to $3.50. Only $4.99. Sorry. Ugh, fine. I swear it was $3.50. But whatever, I'll just get 2 then. So we gave him 2 pints for $4.99 and he stomped off grumbling. The manager in charge and I griped about the dude and she promised to tell our store manager about him. I hope he doesn't come back. I just love the entitlement some of these douche nuggets have. P.S. Choosing Beggar also asked the manager in charge if our store could order 50 pints of Haagen-Dazs vanilla bean for him. I'm still wondering what the flip one person would do with all that. Use them in a restaurant? Eat lots of pile a mode? Present them as offerings to the Haagen-Dazs god? I seriously don't know. In our final story, a local barbecue place with free beer calls out a specific Yelper for being a choosing beggar. Love the food and attitude at this place. Be like Terry. He sees a light beer. He drinks free light beer. Terry is happy and grateful. Don't be like Lee A. from Yelp. She sees a free light beer and complains that there isn't a better selection of free beer. Just be like Terry. Terry is cool. This is John from Slash Bash. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to be the first to know when the next one drops, subscribe and click on the notifications bell so that YouTube will really show it to you. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.